Gas, Tatum Marie Massage Therapy, Arthur's Auto Junkyard on board for Justin Lima. And we are set to go.
Green flag is out and the Sportsman division is underway down into turn number 1 as they have the 16 of Silvia setting the pace. Side-by-side battle for second. Wood up on the outside. Brightman down low as they hit turn 3.
Off turn 3. Pettey, Jim Silvia out front, leading the way in that number 16. 3 wide behind him for second.
The 57 of Adam Pettey dives down to the inside. Makes it a 3-wide bid for the number 2 spot, and they're still 3 wide. Down into 3 and 4.
That continues. It's a hornet's nest behind Jim Silvia as they battle for position. 3, 4, 5, 6. Contact over in 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come. Wood is falling back to 4th, and hang on. Clements in that blue and gray 99 settles it in, but loses a few spots as they come off of 4.
They come off the corner. They work down into 1 and 2. Jim Silvia has the lead. Adam Pettey right there behind him in tow. Brightman there for third as well, and here comes the Beaver. Nick Wood on the outside.
Scott Serydynski rounds out the top 5, takes a look down to the inside, trouble down the back straightaway. 2 cars together. Looks like the 44 Kanan Schultz and the 23 of Cody Tripp get together. Caution flag is out for Tripp as he now gets that car refired and rolls away.
4 laps we go, into 3 and 4. Off the corner they come. Green flag back in the air. Jim Silvia leads the way down into 1 and 2. Adam Pettey on the outside.
Pettey trying to hang on. Here comes Brightman down low. Pettey gets a little bit loose. Brightman gets a run down on the inside of Silvia. Down into turn 1 they go as they come off at 2. We've got a new leader. Nick Brightman sets the pace.
Nick Brightman setting the pace. Don't look too far, though. Scott Serydynski, he's got a couple of wins on the season. He's right there. It's going to be a 3-wide battle into turn 3 for second spot.
Pettey squeezes in between Serydynski and Silvia, but doesn't get the run. Settles it in back behind. Contact between Pettey and Serydynski. Scotty goes around. Contact from LeBron. Caution is out at lap 6.
Lights around on the Bristol Toyota Pace Truck. They work down the back stretch. We are set to go. Green flag coming this time.
Off of turn 4, back underway as they head down into turn number 1. Silvia up on the outside. Brightman down low. As they come down the back straightaway, they are still side by side.
Into turn 3 and 4. Brightman with the advantage on the low line, and we've got a spinner. That's Burcham over there. Going to try to right the ship. Caution out again.
And one more time, we'll bring the field down with Silvia on the outside of the front row, looking for the green off of turn number 4. Back underway, and down into 1 we go. Side by side off at turn number 2. Clements looking to make it 3 wide. Settles it in behind down into 1.
Jim Silvia working the outside line here. Give the advantage to Brightman across the stripe. Clements giving Brightman a push down into 1 and 2.
Pace truck down to the center of the infield. Ready to go. The 05 of Nick Brightman. Bring the field down one more time. The 16 of Jim Silvia on the outside. The 99 of Albie Clements. The 27 of Nick Wood. Those are your top 4 cars. We're back underway. And as they head down into 1, once again, side by side at the top of the field.
Here comes Jim Silvia with a head of steam this restart. Down into turn 3 and 4. Silvia, Brightman battle door to door. Here comes Albie Clements looking to get in that picture as well.
Down into 1 and 2 they go, side by side. One more time. Off the corner they come. Clements sits third. Wood and Colby Lambert battling for that 5th spot. They race wheel to wheel off the corner.
Brightman has the advantage across the stripe there. Silvia continues to battle back, though. Here he comes on the outside. Brightman to the lead. He is going to check out into position number 1 as the battle for second now heats up between Clements and Silvia.
Off the corner they come. Clements up into the number 2 spot. The 54 of Colby Lambert following through, and look at Doug Benoit work his way through the pack. Started 12th, up inside the top 6, looking for a 5th place right now, down into 3.
Clements has found his way up to the 2nd spot across the stripe. Albie Clements going to bring now the 54 of Lambert along next to him as they work down the backstretch.
Lambert taking a look down to the inside, and they go 3 wide for 5th. Serydynski on the inside. Wood in the center. Silvia up top. They cross the stripe. and it's Silvia holding on there, but your leaders come off of 2. Here comes Lambert up to second. Following through is Benoit up to third.
Halfway home as they are now going to be lap number 14 up on the board. 11 laps to go. Nick Brightman leads the way. The 54 of Lambert second. Benoit runs third as they work down the backstretch.
How about Scott Serydynski Jr. working his way up through into the top 4. Battle for second off the corner. Doug Benoit down low. Up top, Colby Lambert down into 1.
How about Scotty Serydynski up to the 4th spot here now, as Benoit looking to try to repeat back-to-back after winning just 2 weeks ago. He's in the 2nd spot. Out front, Nick Brightman steering away down into 1 and 2.
Brightman sets the pace off the second corner. 16 laps up on the board. The battle is for second. It's a 3-car dogfight down into turn 3. Benoit down on the inside. Behind him is Serydynski as he tries to make it 3 wide off the corner. Lambert backs off, settles behind. Contact as they settle it in off of turn number 2. Benoit and Serydynski second and third. Lambert working the outside.
Lambert working the outside. Benoit slammed the door shut on those two as he works across the stripe, starting to inch closer to Nick Brightman. They work down off turn number 2.
Down the backstretch they go. The field's starting to stretch itself out. 19 laps will be complete this time across the stripe. Nick Brightman looking for career Sportsman win number 1, last year's Rookie of the Year. Setting the pace off of turn number 2. Doug Benoit is second. Scott Serydynski Jr. sits third with 5 laps to go this time by.
5 to go for the 0-5. Looking for that first win. Nick Brightman holding off the advances of Doug Benoit. Benoit closing the gap. Serydynski right there as well as they work down into turn number 3.
Nose to tail off the corner. Laps are winding down. Nick continues a car length advantage over the rest of the field. Benoit trying to close in, but he's got a heavy pressure behind him as Serydynski knocks on the back door down into turn 3.
Scott Serydynski has recapped and regrouped from that lap 6 incident. He's going for second spot down into turn number 1.
Down to the inside goes Scotty Jr. looking for the number 2 spot. Benoit hangs tight up on the outside. Twin sticks up. 2 more circuits to go. Can Benoit hold on? Will Serydynski find a little more oomph in that car as they come off at 2?
They're going to work down the backstretch, heading towards the white flag here. Nick Brightman, your leader. Scott Serydynski right to the rear bumper. Here comes Benoit on the outside. White flag in the air one more time around.
Final time down into turn number 1. Doug Benoit throws it in hard and deep. Here comes Serydynski down to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Down into turn number 3. Serydynski down low. Benoit up top. Checkered flag is out. Scotty Serydynski will pick up the win.
How about that one? Scott Serydynski from a lap 6 incident to the win as he burns it down on the backstretch to round out the night. Wow. As bringing you through the rest of the field here. How about that race, boys and girls? Doug Benoit brings it home second. Nick Brightman third. Colby Lambert fourth. Adam Pettey fifth. Albert Clements sixth. Jeremy Lambert seventh. Nick Wood eighth. Cody Moreau ninth. Jim Silvia 10th. Scott Bernot 11th. Rusty Bryant 12th. John Bertram 13th. Kanan
Equipment Sportsman Division feature winner, Scotty Serydynski. The helmet is off and a breath. Scotty, what a run through the field. Take us through that last lap pass.
Yeah, I mean, just be trying to be patient. Wasn't really that patient coming through the field, so I didn't know I didn't have much time left to make up, much cars to pass, so I just had to focus on him. I knew Doug was on the outside. He was focusing on Doug, so I took the chance. Anyone's going to make that move, so that's just how it is.
After the incident on lap 6, having a pit coming through the field, coming off of 4, man, your dad's as pumped as I've ever seen him pumped. How pumped are you?
Yeah, that was great. The car's amazing. I thought it was over right there. I thought the season was over. We got hit in the rear so hard. I don't even know how that happened, but it is what it is, and we come back, drove through the field like that. That's insane to be able to do that. I know everyone else is excited. I'm excited. I hope I put on a show for the fans. That was pretty good for me too. That was great.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I can't thank my dad enough. I mean, we're going to be in the garage this whole week fixing this, I'm sure. But Yeah, thank my dad, my mom, happy birthday, Mom, my sister, Muzzy, Scooter, Chrissy, Uncle Joe, Cav, Soggy, everyone who helps out in the pits. It's just how we keep coming out. Thank you, Matt, whoever else helped in the pit area. Thank you for getting me back out here. And, yeah, that's it.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Scott and Nick Brightman. And Doug, a great run for a second, a way to bounce back. Traffic seemed to slow you up a little bit at the beginning of the race, but, man, once you got up there, you were right there.
Yeah, the car was very good once again. I won last week. I just went back to last year's setup, and the car's totally different, so it pretty much does what it wants. I was content. Nick and I had a good run going. I was just going to follow him for a few laps, and then Scotty stuck his nose in and created a little chaos, but it all worked out in the end for the three of us.
A little wild coming through that first and second corner on that last lap. What was going through your mind?
I was tight on top of Nick, and I knew Scotty was underneath, so I'm happy to be here.
Well, I know I got some people you want to thank.
I want to thank Brian Mosden, Tom Barboza Construction, Bristol County Vets, Benoit's Painting, and all my friends that are here tonight to watch.
Congratulations, great run. Second place for Doug Benoit. Nick Brightman, and Nick, all those laps led, 2 laps to go, and all of a sudden, you got the big boys there, but I'm going to tell you what, it's got to be a real plus there to lead all those laps. It's got real confidence booster.
Yeah, a little bit. We've been struggling with the car, and we figured some stuff out. I'm grateful. It's like a win for me. A small operation, work on it just with my dad and I, and here we are.
A lot of fun tonight, though, leading those laps.
Yeah, I had a blast. It was fun. It was good. You know, different.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
I want to thank my my fiance Roberta, as always. I want to thank my dad, my sponsors, Bro Roofing, Toast and Jam, Leach Auto Body, Nash Road, Motors, Canto Paving. I want to thank my grandmother, my aunt, my stepdaughter Ella's here tonight, my dad for working on it with me, my brother Mike, Emily for lettering it. My nephew Kenny helps me out big time. There's so many people. I know I'm missing some. That's about it.
Great run. Third place. How about a round of applause for our podium tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Third place to Nick Brightman, second to Doug Benoit, and taking down the win on a last lap pass, Scotty Serydynski Jr.